I spent a good amount of time, an hour or two, kind of doing the AFK thing in the gold farm area there in the drop zone. And to date, the total gold is 43 nuggets, which frankly is not going to do it. So, took a little trip back to base and I picked up a load of cobblestone. And what I'm intending to do here is transform this stuff into stone slabs, cobblestone slabs, and commence slabbing the nether, paving the nether as it were. And let's see, so I'm going to go ahead and get these things converted. Get an inventory full of slabs. And we're going to see how much of this nether we can pave. Oh. It's full, so we'll just stick it over here. Alright. Let's see, let's get a fire resist in action. Rid of the empty, replace it so we've got 4 on hand. Keep the ender pearls handy. And it's time to go paving. Not that way. This way. Now, as you can see, I've gotten a good bunch of... Let me go ahead and turn the brightness up for the nether before I go and forget again. Here we go. Got a pretty decent amount of paving done already, but there is a lot more to do. A lot of it is up there. So, I'm going to get busy with this and probably compile this into a kind of a montage. Let's see, let's get this finished. I had started to work here. That's when I ran out the last time. There is a large area to cover. I'm going to end up collecting a lot of mushrooms, I think, as well. I might as well, because I'm going to take them up to put the slabs down. I expect this operation is going to take a while, and I will probably be going back for more cobblestone more than once. Okay, bridges. Now slabbed, so I guess I should just get over here and slab this area. And now, as I'm sure somebody once said, let the montage begin. lot of time lately here in the nether working on this gold farm that I think that getting out of the nether for a while would be a welcome change. So I think what I want to do is head back to the warehouse and do a little bit of rearranging and maybe actually put some order into that thing. I think that now that item frames are available, that we can have things looking a little better, perhaps a little easier to find, and almost certainly better organized. So I'm going to head back there, stop along the way and pick up some leather for item frames, and we'll get to working on revamping the warehouse. Alright, here we are, arriving back at the warehouse. Whoa! What's going on here? Looks almost like we have a little bit of cart duplication or something going on here. Well, load this one back in. Put that one in there. And head back up to the warehouse. Now, when I first built this warehouse, I didn't really have a major plan about how I wanted to lay things out. And I just kind of went with something that kind of felt reasonable at the time. But since then, I have found it a little cumbersome to get things out of it. It's not that I have trouble finding things because of the way I've got the blocks laid out, but it could be done a lot better. And I've seen examples where people have done it much better. And so I think what I want to do is basically tear a lot of this out and rearrange things. Whoa, hello. Preferably without tearing up the floor with this impossibly powerful pick that I actually managed to forget about. Alright. Now, if I went with... Now, I'm thinking to do something with item frames here. Let's see... I have a little bit of planks. I'm not sure I'm going to want to go with planks or this kind of plank or whatever, but I'm going to work with it for the time being because I have it available. But suppose I did an arrangement like this, and I put an item frame next to each chest to indicate what was in it. Let's see, get some sticks made up and make up some item frames here. I know I'll need a lot more than that. So if I took that, and then put the item right there, then I know that that chest has mossy cobble. And so I could put more chests up above it and put whatever's in them in there. Like, for example, these with cobblestone could start right there. And these with ice could be rotated around and done that way. And I think that's kind of what I want to do. And it's going to involve basically moving all of this stuff. But I think maybe that's going to end up being a better layout. Let me look here. I have a little bit of smooth sandstone. I don't have much sand here. Not very much at all. Okay. Take the sandstone, the smooth sandstone, make up some more smooth sandstone, and maybe we can go ahead and use some of that. Okay, I've managed to forget how to make smooth sandstone. I think I've got it now, though. There we go. All right. So how would the smooth sandstone look here? Perhaps better than the wood, I think. Yes. All right. Okay. Right. I think I'm going to see about doing this. Let's see. Do I have a silk touch on me? I don't have a doggone ender chest up here. I'm going to have to fix that. Because it just doesn't make sense not to have one in the warehouse. I need, as you can see, a much better way to organize this place and make it easier to figure out what is where. Right, now what was I looking for? Silk touch. Because I wanted to pick up this ice without making a mess. All right. Okay, and I broke a piece of glass. Let's see. Any glass over here? No. If there is, it's going to be all the way down here at the end. You see what I mean? Okay, now back off a little bit. Get all that stuff without spilling it all over, breaking the glass and so on. Alright, that's better. There we go. That's actually starting to shape up a lot better already. What I am going to have to do, though, is go pick up some more sand or sandstone and make up some more smooth sandstone in order to make this work. So, let's see. Now, the only place I'm going to find that is going to be out at the Gizmo Silent Base, I believe. So, I'm going to drop those off. And I'm going to head out there, pick up a load of smooth sandstone, come back here and start getting the rest of this place organized a little better, I think. And I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I've picked up a bunch of smooth sandstone. And I think I'm just going to kind of go through, blaze right through here and get this warehouse looking better. Start off here. I'm going to make up a few more chests. At least to start with. That's enough for now. And for the rest of it, let's just make up some item frames. And let's see, get some of these chests down. And start doing something about getting this place more organized. Okay, so these that are empty can come down. So yeah, this one. Have one left, so that's perfect. We'll just pop that in here. Alright. Now see, these chests, I had also set them up for use with cobblestone, and I never got about filling them, so take them down. All right. That is already looking a lot better. And each chest, as it gets something put in it, I put a item frame up there to show what is in that chest. And we've got a lot better organization, and frankly, it's taking up less space. Or at least it looks like less space. Okay, I'm going to have to put one up here. There. Go ahead and set up item frames there. All right. There, we know what's in each chest. All right, let's go ahead and keep this going. Oh, at least I've recovered the glass. Alright, I ended up with plenty of that. I'm going to put some of this smooth stone away, smooth sandstone. And I'm just going to go ahead and start moving this stuff over and see how I can do here with ending up with having more room than I started with. Made a little bit of progress. Whoa, what was that? Anyway, I've made a little bit of progress. I've got quite a few of these things down here. And here, like for example, there's placeholders. There's spruce wood, oak, place for birch, and a place for jungle wood, logs that is, and over here for planks, each variety, and so on. And I'm quite certain that I will probably be doing a little bit of rearranging over time as to exactly what items go in what chests. But I think I've got enough here for the general idea. And that over here on this side of the aisle, I have the aisle 5 blocks wide. And on this side of the aisle, I have another set going that way. And I think just with the 2 aisles, I'll probably be able to take care of most of what's in here, which means the stuff that I had stored in the addition to the warehouse annex up above on the next floor, I'll be able to bring that down here and get it all stored on this floor as well. But right now, one thing I want to address is the lighting issue. I don't want this thing plagued with a mountain of torches. It just doesn't fit with the lighting that I've got in the rest of the place. So I want to do something about that. Let's see, here we are, glowstone. And so, I'm thinking, let's see, let me have a look at the lighting up on the next level, which is also part of the lighting on the roof. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down from the corner, and 3 blocks between them. Let's have a look. Just use glowstone for the moment, and actually that might just be all we need. Alright, so 3 blocks from the corner, hang a piece of glowstone, and then 1, 2, 3 blocks beyond that, between them, another one there. Oh, I hate that bug. I'll have to fix that later. But I think this ought to work. I think it should look pretty decent. Another 3 blocks. And it keeps the ceiling from looking all dingy and unwashed. Not that that's extremely important, mind you, but it's a thought. Let's just go ahead and get these things up here. Oh, I blew off my item frames. Oh well, I'll fix it. I think this is going to work good. And by having them up here, we shouldn't have anything spawning in those spaces down there. Not that I think anything back there could do any harm, but still it's the idea. Okay, now I need to... Hello? I suppose there's a phantom block there or something. Oh, I hate this kind of stuff. Anyway, I'll just get my item frames back here. Perhaps when I relog, that problem will go away. And remember to be close when you do that. All right. I think that's going to look good for a lighting system, and I think I'll expand it throughout this level of the warehouse. As I was doing this, I noticed that it got kind of dark here at night, and even with torches on the floor, I couldn't really easily see what was in the item frames, especially near the top, to know what was in the chest. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think that's going to work good. It would help if I counted correctly. Alright, I think this is going to look a lot better. I might still want some occasional lighting in the floor, because things are a little bit dimmed. You see how it's night now. Things are a little bit dim down here. I don't think it's going to cause a spawn problem. Let's see, the block level is 9. It means when the block, whatever the block level is, you subtract 1 to get the light level at the floor. So that's high enough to prevent spawns. But I think it needs to be a little bit more for just better even lighting. Let's see, wait a minute. Chests are considered transparent, aren't they? I put that back there. Oh yes, that lights that up pretty good. So if I put a glowstone behind each column on the ground, on the floor, or say behind each column directly under the one up there, that should do a good job. So I think I'll do that. Alright, I'll work on that and probably extend this lighting out throughout the entire warehouse. And I will also spend some time off camera getting the rest of these chests set up and these new aisles with the item frames and so on, get that all set up and organized. And we'll have a warehouse that will be easier to find stuff, and I think we'll have a larger capacity in the end. And I still can't get to that spot. Oh well. I don't suppose it's all that critical. I'm perfectly willing to let one block despawn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and work on that, and we'll catch you in the next episode and see what we can do from there, perhaps about floor lighting. If you have any suggestions about that, because it just now occurred to me that the glowstone block behind the sandstone column pillar will work fine on the outer edges, but in the interior regions it won't. So I'm thinking maybe I might end up going with some floor lighting as well. Some glowstone in the floor. Maybe put it under the chests, every other stack of chests or something like that. Which will have the side effect of providing ceiling lighting on the floor below. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and work on that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.